Pause and copy. Please pause and copy. Okay, so let's talk strategy here. Strategy. Let's start by converting this into stats. So we have a mean for this country is 500, 1,000. Sigma is 100. And I'm looking for some income level above which you pay the tax. So how I'm going to think about this is that I'm going to say, well, I want the probability that you are above this threshold, which I'll call B. I want that to be the top 5%, so I want that to be 0.05. So the probability that you're actually above B is 0.05. And now I want to find B. Now the formula I can use is, well, probability that x is less than b is the probability that z is less than b minus mu over sigma. So I'm going to try to use this formula. So first thing I want to do is make this guy show up here. My inequality is going the wrong way, but I can make it go the other way by remembering that this quantity here is exactly 1 minus the probability that x is less than b. Okay, I can make sense of this by thinking about areas under a PDF. Okay, so now I've made my thing up here that I wanted to have up here. Let's clean this up by solving. Well, I'm going to bring this guy over here. I'll bring this guy over here. And what do you get? I get 0.95 is px less than b. Okay, I'm trying to find b. Let's remember. Okay, now I'll use my formula. 0.95 is going to equal probability that z is less than b minus the mean over sigma. And here we'll pause. Okay, so I want this probability to be 0.95. So z being less than this number is going to be 0.95. So I need to use my standard table and go looking for this probability. So I'm going to go look at my standard table, and I'm going to go look for 0.95. I'm going to look around here. Where's my 95? Somewhere in here. Here we go. It looks like it's right between these two numbers here. So I zoom out a bit here. Let's try to get you a nice picture here. So that's my 1.6 row, and it's right in between these. So from these things I've circled here, I can see that probability that z is less than 1.6, and it's in between these two. So I'm going to go 4, 5. That is going to equal 0.95. So that's what we're getting from our normal table. So let's copy that and bring it back to my other page. So we found from the normal table, we found this. So from that, we deduce that this number right here is going to be 1.645. Okay, so we can say b minus 500 over 100 is 1.645. And then I can solve for b. And I get, what do I get? B is equal to 164.5 plus 500. So b is equal to 664 this much per year. Okay, so people in Jordan, JDH, Jordan Democratic Homeland, we are rich folk, but we pay our taxes, especially those above this threshold.